Hey guys, it's me, your host Super Sorrel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So today I want to do a top 10 of my favourite tubs in my collection. Now what are tubs? Tubs are little tiny rubber duckies. I'm obsessed with the miniature versions, but there are larger ones as well that come in little bathtubs. And you can even get boxed versions now. There's so many cool ones. They have licenses like Full Metal Jacket, 2001: A Space Odyssey, right through to Minions, How to Train Your Dragon, The Grinch, Ghostbusters, Wicked. There's so many cool ones. And there's even a horror line with Chucky, and there's a bunch of new ones that I haven't got yet, like Leatherface and Billy the Puppet, and so many new ones. I think there's a Michael Myers now. I'm waiting for the Freddy Duck. There's so many cool ones, and I've got a bunch, so I want to go over my collection with you, but then I'll also count down my top 10. So here is my big collection of duckies. The ones that were the hardest to track down for me were the Five Nights at Freddy's ducks, because they were available in different places at different times. So I believe Freddy and Bonnie came out first, I believe, and they were in the Smith's Toys. I found those, and then the other two, we found Chica and Foxy at HMV a while later. I believe it was that way around anyway. But yeah, we found those a lot later at HMV. And now HMV is where I actually find most of my tubs now. Smiths do still stock them, but they just don't get the new ones as fast. HMV seem to really get them quickly. So I've started picking them up from there quite a lot. Now there's a bunch in this collection as well that belongs to Mrs. Super Sorrel and Super Sorrel Jr., but I've included all of them in the collection as we kind of collect these ducks as a family. So Five Nights at Freddy's, like I say, were the hardest to track down. The most recent ones in our collection are the Wicked ones. So we've got Glinda and Elphaba from the new film. We always opt for the mini versions of tubs because the big ones are a lot larger. They are full-size rubber ducks, and I think that would take up a lot of space. And I already have a pop vinyl collection going, so it's cool to have these in the miniature format. So I enjoy collecting the minis, and so does Mrs. Super Sorrel and Super Sorrel Jr. The horror pops, like I was saying, there's horror collections, and in my horror collection so far, I believe that's them two. The others are do you count those as horror? I'm not sure, but I've got Chucky. I love the Chucky duck. I hope eventually they do make a Tiffany duck as well to go with him. That would be awesome. And we've also got Pennywise as well, a really cool duck. But I'm not sure if you would count these as horror, but they sort of like universal family introduction to horror, if you will. You've got Beetlejuice, and even it has the two watches on his flipper, which is cool, or his wing, whatever you want to call it. Then you've got the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. He's been kind of in full sun a little bit, so he's a little bit grayed out. I don't know why. I don't know how to get him back to his former white glory. That sounds really weird. But yeah, so we put that to one side. Then we've got Jaws. This is Bruce from Jaws. And I love the fact that the duck is inside these ones. Same with this one. And that's Slimer. So the little duck is inside Slimer, which is really weird. Now, don't forget on the side of the boxes for the ducks, it does say that these are cosplaying ducks. So they're meant to be ducks dressed up. So yeah, just bear that in mind. That's why we have the ducks inside the mouth of the shark and stuff. Love the designs of them though. Also in the collection we have the Minions. These are Mrs. Super Sorrels. We've got what are the names of these Minions, Lynn?
Bob and Stuart.
Bob and Stuart from the Minions. I don't know the Minions' names. I like the films, not that much. And then also a part of Mrs. Super Sorrel's collection is the Grinch as well. He's a cool one. You can't really tell it's the Grinch though, can you? I don't think it overly screams Grinch, but it's still very cool. And then my another one from my collection. It's the first of the DC ones I've got. I want the Joker to go with her, but I've got Harley Quinn. Of course, I had to get Harley Quinn. I'm slightly obsessed with Harley Quinn. I try and collect most things of hers, so very cool. And the Elphaba and Glinda, they belong to Super Sorrel Jr. She bought those recently and allowed me to unbox them on the channel, which was very kind. So that is my full collection. So while we're at it, let's count down a top 10 of my favourite ones in the collection. So, coming in at number 10, it's Harley Quinn. The Harley Quinn duck, like I say, she's okay. It's a nice little duck. I just wish they'd do more variants. It would be cool to get a Suicide Squad version of her. Coming in at number 9, it's Elphaba. I do like the Wicked musical. I'm not too fond of the new movie. I do prefer the original musical, but the duck is still pretty cool. Coming in at number 8, it's Pennywise. We had to get Pennywise. I hope eventually they do give us the 1990s Pennywise. That would be cool as well. I'd love to have a Tim Curry version. Let me put these in like an order here. So 10, 9, 8. There we go. Okay, coming in at number 7, it's Slimer. This was one of my most more recent ones. I got this in B&M recently. B&M has started stocking these little ducks now, so keep an eye out at your local B&M if you're in the UK. And there he is, Slimer. Coming in at number 6, it's Jaws. I do like this one. This was one of the ones that I was like, I have to own this because it just looks so funny with the duck inside. So we're nearly halfway there already. Coming in at number 5. Who should we have at number 5? Who do we think? Number 5, I'll go with Stay Puft. He is a cool figure. He is very cool. But he's not the best in the collection, is he? So move those to one side. We're at 5. So number 4 is Beetlejuice. 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 So good. You gotta say his name 3 times. 3 times. Spoken and broken. So that's number 4. 5, 4. Yeah, 4. And then number 3. Oh, this is getting tricky now, isn't it? This is getting tricky. Coming in at number 3, I'm going to give it a double. I'll do a double and we'll put the Minions at number 3. Number 2 is Chucky. Number 2 is the Chucky duck. I love that duck. I think it just looks so good in ducky form. But my number 1 in my collection, the best that I think that they've done so far, and it's going to be a foursome, but it's the Five Nights at Freddy's little duckies. I think they are awesome. They're super cute. They still resemble the duck, but they've like properly gone full Five Nights at Freddy's with them, and they look like little rubber ducky animatronics. It's so awesome. I love to have them in the collection. Do you have a collection of tubs, and what tubs should I get next? Who's the favourite tub in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Superstar. I'll see you in the next video. But until then, may the toys be with you. Bye!